I shared with the guys after the game. Jordan obviously played for a Hall of Fame coach. I played for a Hall of Fame coach. And Jordan's coach is named Bob Huggins. And Bob Huggins has an expression that Mick Cronin has used this year, which is good teams and good programs win games when they don't make shots. And we shot 37%. First half was ugly, right? Thank God we got those runouts and steals. I think we got 4 dunks and we made 9 field goals. But 37-28, and we won the game. Got to the free throw line and shot a little bit below our normal level from the free throw line. Excellent free throw shooting team. But 39 attempts, it really put them on the defensive because we were getting in their bodies. And I thought C.J. O'Hara was the player of the game. C.J. when he came in, I told him that if he wants to play as a freshman, he's got to show us he can defend. And at the time, obviously we had Anthony. And I said, if you want to show me you can defend, guard Anthony. And so up until we got to practice and splitting up teams, he guarded Ant every day in pickup, every day in games, and he's literally the only guy in the program that can guard Anthony outside of that walking boot. And I thought he did a great job. Dude, Orlando Lovejoy's a good player. He made 5 shots, and they were all hard. And obviously he was in foul trouble, so that limited him some and frustrated him. But part of that was by design. We want to go into their bodies and play through their hands. So I think between CJ, this guy JJ giving us 20 and 4 rebounds and 2 assists, and then though we still gave up too many offensive boards, we got 10, 5 of which were CJ, including I thought the game-winning loose ball that he got on the floor. And so we had to change a lot of big things, and we thought we lost Sunday because of the little things, just fouling a 3-point shooter, driving in against a 7-4 guy instead of keeping your dribble alive. Whereas today, and we made some boneheaded plays, but today we won on the margins. We got loose balls. We had 6 turnovers as a team. That's we haven't had 6 turnovers in a half. Now part of that is I think they're on the defensive and they play solid man-to-man and make you shoot jump shots. But to not have Rudy, Foster, Anthony, Momo, Donovan, right? We may lead the league in guys in sweatsuits today. And we started 4 freshmen and a 19-year-old sophomore. I couldn't be more proud of this group.
I was just going to ask, is that having the 3 men only available off the bench for this win, does that just make it even one of your better wins, just to know what you didn't have going into this one?
We got 4 wins. Everyone's good. I can't. Does it make it good? Yeah. You guys saw there's a couple plays, a couple free throws, like Marcus's next to last free throw. It goes, the whole year that thing has gone out, and it falls back in. And for them, they missed a couple that they would normally make. Now they made a couple late to keep it kind of close. But it's interesting. The first game we were on the bus, and then we flew home on charters, and I sent Mark a text. I said, I'm just happy for you. That thing was a mess last year, and our misery can't be his misery. Somebody's got to win this game. But this one, I thought, we needed one too. So I don't think he can feel that terrible because they've done an amazing job in turning that thing around. But yeah, we got a little lucky, and we got a little good, and we played really, really hard, and we found a way. So that's the old good teams, good programs find a way to win games when they're not making shots, and that was us today.
Jeremiah, I don't know if you put the mic there. Just for this game, for you to step up, you had 18 points or so. Just knowing that you guys are going to have to, deal with a short bench. What was your mindset going into this?
So really just going in and, just doing my role, doing my job, and then no matter how many points I have or no matter how many points whoever got, as long as we win the game, that's the main thing. So just going in, doing my role, playing defense, and hoping we come out with the win.
Wins obviously have been not coming this year, but when you get that win, like tonight, how does that feel? I know I see you guys, O'Hara, on that one play, you guys were getting all excited with him, but how does it feel when you get that win, just the feeling afterwards?
It feels good because we practice really hard, we take this so serious, and for us to have a, kind of a losing stretch for a while and stuff, sometimes we put our head down, but we got great leaders on our team and great coaches that tell us keep your head up, it's a 4-game season, if you make it we all make it to the tournament, but you just got to win them 4 games, so as long as we keep our head up and games like this when we do win, it just gives us a boost knowing that what we can do even when we have people out. So when people do come back, we'll be even much better.
And let me just say something about Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he's the most highly touted recruit that we have. And, last game, I think he only played 11 minutes. And this game, he had 20 and 23 minutes, incredibly efficient. But, I'm a coach that just goes with what's kind of working on the night. And we just felt like defensively, Ryan was giving us, and Ryan gives us a little bit more shooting and Jordan, obviously he lives in the lane. And it's just really, he's an unbelievable finisher, and he's a very good free throw shooter. But we just kind of had a rhythm, came from, we were down at the half and made a run, and I just decided to kind of stick with what we were doing. I didn't play Marcus. That's probably Marcus's fewest minutes all year at 30, almost 31 minutes. So, but the thing that separates Jeremiah Johnson from any other highly touted freshman is he has never pouted, ever. And I text him after just about every game, and every game he's like, Coach, I just want to win. We're going to get the next one. And he's, I'm a very positive person, and he matches that energy so well. And, there's a level of maturity there for a kid his age where, look, I got to be honest, if I had 20 and I'm sitting over there, I'm like, man, I could have got 30, Coach. But all he was doing was cheering like crazy for his teammates. So, obviously he's a special person, and we can see how special his talent is.
Now you got senior day coming up. I think you hinted a couple weeks back that you might have a special surprise for senior day.
We'll see.
Any update with that?
Well, we'll see. Obviously Anthony's out of the boot. He's been doing some non-contact work, but this is his call. I'm not going to be the coach that forces him to play, doesn't force, whatever. Like, if he wants to play, if he feels like he's good to go, he'll go. I'm driving home from shoot around, and Rudy's got an injury that is very, very limiting, and he would have played through it tonight if I said, hey, I need you bad, go, do it. He would have probably taken a shot and gone and done it. That's the kid he is. So in no way is it a question of, Anthony Roy has probably the highest pain threshold of any human being I've ever seen. Okay? Just so people are aware that now they know, he broke his ankle and he went back into the game. Like, it's crazy. And he played 2 possessions. He did get up to 3 because he's in it, right? Okay. But he broke his ankle and went back. And then after the game, he's like, he had 40 family members, and he was like, I'm not going to let him see me hurt. And he's like, got ice on his foot, and he's just like walking around, loving on all of his family because they're all in Santa Barbara, and people came down from NorCal, whatever. So this is in no way a question of his toughness or his manhood. He's a stud. He's going to make a lot of money somewhere playing basketball next year. And I don't want to hinder that. But do I want him to play? Hell yeah. He's the best player in this league by a long shot. If he wants to play 2 minutes, 5 minutes, he wants to play 35 minutes, it's up there for him. But we're not going to force him to play. That's not what this program's about. No win is worth his future and his mental makeup. That's not the program that we're going to run here.
Doug, I was here 3 years ago when the record looked a lot like this, and there was maybe 500 people in the crowd. Almost 1,800 on a random Thursday in February.
This is the best program in the league. It's not close. It's not close. And the reason is, we have 2 really good venues to play in. 2 great practice facilities. We have an athletic director and a president that are aligned on a future vision for the school, and basketball, both men's and women's, is the front door of the university. And we're going to show everybody what a cool place this is and keep growing. We're one of only 2 schools in the UW system that's growing, and we're going to keep growing. And people are going to see it through a positive lens through basketball. And Saturday, the women are going to sell out the press. Okay? If you show up for our game, great. Show up for their game. Okay? Those ladies deserve it. There's 7 seniors that are going to win the league. They're going to go to the NCAA tournament. They deserve it. Fill up that place and make it absolutely bonkers. We are we won 4 games? Yeah. We're a 3-win team. And it starts snowing, now we're 4, but I'm saying before the game. Okay, you're a 3-win team, it's snowing sideways this afternoon. And God bless Mark, they're doing a great job. But it's not like people go oh, Detroit's coming to town? And we had 1,800 people, and they helped us. They really, really helped us. So I have, I like to say I knew what I was doing, but I had no idea that we would get this level of support through our struggles. Now, do I think it's because of the kids? Yes. Those kids are amazing. We've had The Athletic, CBS, TL's filming stuff for us. USA Today is doing an article. Like everybody who comes through here is just like, I mean, I was even with Larry Trinkler, right, who owns the Blizzard, and we had breakfast this week, and he's like, "What's your secret?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, how have you kept him like engaged? It's like, it's the kids. Like it's like guys like this. Okay, he's a top 100 recruit. Okay, didn't play as much as he wanted in a couple of these games. Even tonight, 23 minutes, probably deserved to play 30 based upon how he was scoring. Okay, we just felt like defensively we had to get CJ in the game because he gives us rebounding, even if he doesn't give us the offense that JJ gives us. And then I needed the stability of Ryan, just because he's seen every bullet, and then Ben just controls everything. So that's just what I decided to go with. And it's kids like this that build a program. Guys that I don't care about like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. I just want to win. I just want to be a part of it. And that is very unique. He is very unique. They do not make kids that are that well regarded, that have that sort of desire to be a part of something special, even when everything goes bad. And if you go around the country and you look at teams that are, and I credit Detroit is the same way, IUI is the same way. Like this league's got really good coaches because our teams are not like losing guys, suspension. Like you look at some of those leagues, and at the bottom of the league, the only reason we didn't only dress 8 was they weren't healthy. Those guys would, like Foster Wonder wanted to go so bad today. He just couldn't because he hasn't cleared concussion protocol. And he's still not right? Took a big hit to the head, right? Anthony Roy would kill to play, but he's just not going to go until he feels right. Rudy, I'm not going to be at liberty to share his injury, but it's a fairly severe injury that should keep guys out a month. He'll play at some point in the season. It's just when he decides, he'll play in the tournament, I'm sure. So we have the best fans. We're going to be the best program. We're going to sell out the Crest on Saturday for the women. And the true reason is the people. The people. And these kids are the people.